access soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Good, thankfully. Here.
That's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away! May I present to you the Telemon Furnace! Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise. So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Hell yeah, more potion space. Holy shit! With 2 Ds. Well, damn. Alright. Well, we made quite a bit of progress. We did all the side quests that are new that popped up, killed all the monsters that showed up, took care of all the side stories, and what? New reward.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Ring of Swift Shots. Genji gloves? Wait, I heard that name somewhere before. Isn't that like, Because when Lightning told me about that, it was, Fuck, what was that guy's name? If I recall, this was like a glove or a character that's in multiple Final Fantasies. He's kind of like a summon, like the rest of these dominants are, but... Gilgamesh! That's it, Gilgamesh! Gilgamesh is a... Well, he's not really an Aeon like the others. He's actually just a really gifted man that actually collects a fuck ton of swords. And one of his favorite swords he owns is one he stole from Odin. Which, just like Odin, when you use one of his swords, it's an instant kill. These are his gloves. Well,
Here you
let's
are.
collect the swiftness shot.
All
Whatever that
done?
is. What is that anyway? Oh, it just lowers the charge time for magic spells. It isn't really much. Eh. I'm actually
How do
curious. I
you
want to go back to my
split the
bedroom and
sea,
see all the new
you
stuff that was added. I'm still sad about Theo, though. He was a good man. Always wanted to do right by his sister. And
The
he was the
stew's
first slave
awful.
that she ever freed. Messages too? I thought he just took care of everybody. Oh. It's hard to believe Theo is gone. Every morning I wake, I expect him to be there in the stables, watering the birds, or readying the packs. Yet he is not. And it is everything I can do not to fall to my knees and weep. Still, I know I have to move on, but that doesn't mean I have to forget. My brother and I built all we have here together, so as long as I still have a caravan, he will ever be with me, and I shall honor him in death by carrying on what he strove for in life. That is what I choose. Poor girl. The courage to fight. What happened in East Pool with the Bears and the Guardians has been a long time coming, and I'm proud that it could finally happen here in Rosaria. The Duchy of Old may be no more, but Archduke Elwin's dream still burns in the hearts of many, and it is through victories such as these that the fire will spread. This is only the beginning, Clive, but a fine beginning it is. Oh shit, there's a lot more stuff here now. Martha's Rest with the sleeping joke about Guardian Scarf. Crimson Caravan signboard. I want to fill this whole thing up, but I've been doing every side quest I can. And it's slowly getting filled up, but I feel like I'm getting near the end of the game and I have not gotten all of them. I'm starting to wonder if I'm missing stuff.
Hope adrift on foam-flecked peaks, despair looms below. Yet in the dark, a flame is sparked that warms us in its glow.
Not bad, man, not bad.
You don't know what you're talking about. The odor's what gives Chance's stew its, depth. And that's what makes it superior to any old lizard livers.
Oh, please. Have you even tried the fried mortress? Taste, smell, texture. It beats your beloved stew hands down on every count. Now that's a masterpiece.
They're fighting over the food that I helped create here.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same. What is this place?
Don't move.
Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Oh, Phoenix. It would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
You've seen more of the world these past 5 years than most do in a lifetime. It's a shame you never had a moment to enjoy it.
That is a very good point. Yep. And now there's a new hunt. Alright, what is it this time? Another dragon? An unknown. Tricephalic terror. A caravan of traders traversing Velcroy told me of a colossal beast they had encountered on their journey. To hear them tell it, it had the aspects of a dragon, a lion, a scorpion, all in once. I just killed something like that recently. I contest that it might be not but a mirage, a phantasm brought about by the desert heat. Which ran down their foreheads was cold, and the fear in their eyes were real. Well, a lot of gold and unknown location, but Velcroy is my only hint. Alright. Velcroy it is. Let's see if there's any other side quests going on.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
Nothing?
Seen enough?
Odd. I was really hoping that they would have a lot more musical options, but they just didn't have it. wyvern. Hey, Light, I have a question for you. I kind of forgot this mythological creature's name, but it's got the body of a lion, it's got the head of a goat, and the tail of a... Oh, that's what it's called, Chimera. Okay. Yeah, apparently they added... Yeah, they added... I forgot it was called that. Wait. Oh shit. I found the Titan thing is finally active.